morning, everybody. Caught me mid-stretch.
I caught you in the act.
This is John Ponick with the Mojave Valley Daily News, and this is your Daily Dose for Friday, June 4th. Daily Dose is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. The Tri-State Radiology Center offers a wide-open, large-bore MRI to scan larger body sizes up to 450 pounds. In addition to the MRI, we offer digital X-rays. Tri-State Radiology Center is an American College of Radiology accredited facility. Call them today at 928-460-7226. And remember, at Tri-State Radiology Center, your image means the world to us. All right, happy Friday. It is our Friday fishing forecast day. That'll be coming up a little bit later. We'll give you some information on where to fish and what to use to lure them guys onto your
how to catch fish
onto your boat.
How to catch fish. Yeah.
I'm trying to spice it up, make it a little bit more.
And I was just trying to get them to understand
how to catch fish and where to catch fish.
Good one.
All right, so we also got a new lifestyle section. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but let's start off with our lead story. Volunteers find a bit of everything. This is yesterday morning. The city hosted at several different areas, and as well as Laughlin did, a river cleanup with the low flow that we had coming out of the dam. They decided to use that time to clean up the banks of the river. It was successful. They found a lot of what you would expect, beer cans and sunglasses and all that. They had some unexpected things like a 55-gallon drum. I don't know what makes people think that that's a good idea to throw a 55-gallon drum in the river, but that is what it is. According to Dave Heath, they had over 200 people between volunteers and staff out there cleaning up. One of the things I thought was cool in the story was, here's a quote from Dave Heath: Barry Battery from 5-Star Jet Ski and Boat Rental and Waterworld Jet Ski Rentals had about a dozen of his employees out there picking things up with them. So that was nice to see that one of the businesses, they got his people out there to go and help clean up as well. So by all accounts, it was very successful. So thank you to all those that participated.
That's right. Thanks for cleaning up the river.
We have Chillin' with Chili. Here's the 12th annual Bullhead City Elks Memorial Day Chili Cook-Off raised more than $1,000 to benefit the veterans charities that the organization supports. There were 14 chili cookers, more than 85 tasters. I should have been a taster. I love chili.
Oh, boy.
I don't know how I missed that. Who voted for the best People's Choice chili. So we have over there on the left, draped in the flag, is the winner. That's Marilyn Moore. She's the winner. Second place went to Yvonne Harden and Danny Billings there in the center. And third place was Doris Patraw. You see her there with two of her grandchildren. So congratulations to them. All right, breaking news, Jeff?
Let's do it.
All right, today's breaking news is brought to you by New Image Primary Care. Now scheduling appointments within 7 days. Call them for an appointment. We've had a string of business burglaries. Police are seeking info on business burglaries that's been up and down Highway 95. We started with, we don't list the businesses in there. I know that Tasa, which is one of my favorites, Jade over there makes some amazing food and coffees and that. They got hit, and apparently what they're doing is busting in, stealing the surveillance equipment, and then getting whatever they need for, I know that she had some cash stolen and a bunch of other things. So Emily Frommelt, who's a spokesperson for the police department, spoke about some of the things that were going on, how you can fend off some guidelines on how to minimize the risk of burglaries. So please check that out. And then we have our bad guy. This is Brock Hill. Brock Hill is 27, is charged with leaving the scene of an accident, 2 counts of each of manslaughter, aggravated assault, and driving while under the influence of alcohol. He had a plea deal on the table where he would have pled to Well, he would have pled to a 25-year prison sentence. That's what the results would have been. Right now, he could get 75 years on all accounts, but he chose to reject the plea deal. There was a lot of information in here about what happened. He was driving his vehicle. He was driving a truck. He struck a four-wheel all-terrain vehicle up in Dolan Springs. There were two victims, both 13 and a 19-year-old woman. The 19-year-old suffered severe injuries but survived. The two 13-year-olds did not. It says he was remorseful, but at the same time, he also wanted to say that both parties were at fault. So,
What?
how you say, I am so sorry, but your daughter was at fault as well. So I don't know how you do that. So he wanted to think about it for a few more days. The judge said no. So he said, well, then I'm not interested. It's set for trial before Judge Sipe on June 29th. So
Another bad guy.
bad guy that is going away for a long time, it
Yes.
looks like. Well, you never know. Like, he could be found not guilty.
True. You
So-
never know. That's right.
Right. We have the dog abandonment case that we were talking about quite a bit. The lady turned herself in. That's Rayanne Sampson. Apparently, she had taken the dog to help somebody who was no longer able to take care of the dog. Then she realized that she could no longer take care of the dog. So she was the one that dropped it off at the animal shelter, but she dropped it off while they were closed and drove away. So she was cited for it. Just a reminder, if you have a pet that you can't take care of, don't just drop them in the parking lot. There are people out there that will help with them. So just go and see them, and they will help you with that. All right, we have our racing this week.
That was a NASCAR.
Yeah, can we come up with a real sound effect? Or,
Well, I could get that prepared
Download
for the
one?
next, but I like my own.
You know what? It was pretty good.
It was,
It's pretty
thanks.
accurate.
Thank you.
So their next cup race is this weekend. It's at Sonoma. And you know
Road
a little
course.
bit about
I do.
Sonoma. Yeah. I looked at the map there, and I'm like, that is not a big round oval thing.
No, they do a couple ovals a year, and Sonoma's one of them, and it's a good race.
Yeah.
It's they turn left and right.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that you could turn right in a
You can.
in a Cup Series car. So Martin Truex Jr. has won the last two. He is trying to be only the second person to ever win 3 in a row. Jeff, who's the other one?
Jeff Gordon.
Yes, it is Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon won 98, 99, and 2000. Martin Truex Jr. has won the last two and hoping to win the third.
Good luck.
We'll see. All right, sports. Oh, we got a couple pictures here. First, we have toiling T-Birds. This is Mojave High School football assistant coaches Matt Maish on the left there. And way over on the right, that mountain of a man is Shane Pollock. And then in the middle is Fabian Ronquillo. Fabian is out there working. Obviously, he's on the team. Those other two gentlemen are coaches. So they're out there working in their spring or summer practice here. 110 degrees, man. I remember those days.
Oh, yeah.
It is hot. So they've got, and then we also have Thunderbird assistant coach Nick Smith preparing to throw a pass to Alan
Don't hack it.
Hasiaga.
That's not bad.
That's what I think I
Asiaga.
nailed it.
I think you did.
So just kind of a preview of what's going on with them. I know that we've been over there to do some of our Athletes of the Week stories, and that weight room is full. So that's part of your season is prepping in the weight room. They've got some 7-on-7 stuff they're going to be doing. They're also doing a big man challenge. Those are going to be down at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse. I think the 7-on-7 is June 16th and June 23rd down there, so you can go check that out. We got a preview here of the Dust Devils boys basketball team. They're going to be pretty senior-laden next year. And then this warms my heart. Phoenix eliminates shorthanded Lakers.
Oh, boy.
Devin Booker went off for 47 points, including 22 in the first quarter. when the Phoenix Suns built a 29-point lead. They held on for a 113-100 win, knocking the Lakers out. I think it was 4-2. So they move on. This is Dave Heath's pick to represent the West in the championship. So
Congratulations, Suns.
it looks like he is Dave is well on his way to being correct.
Maybe you should have placed a bet on that, huh?
You never know. He may
Maybe
have.
maybe you did, yeah. The
He may
beginning of
have.
the year. That's big money.
Yeah. We have our desert deals in today's paper as well, so go and check that out. A lot of great offers and coupons and that kind of stuff in there. And then we are debuting our lifestyle section today. So a lot of great information in here. We got a story right on top that I feel kind of attacked on. Local physician encourages healthy loss of pandemic pounds. So I think that I don't see my name in here that he's talking to me, but I do feel attacked. This is Dr. Ryan Hunley, who is a family practice physician over at Silver Creek Family Practice, just talking about healthy ways to lose those pounds. Apparently, the data shows that adults have gained, on average, 1.5 pounds per month during the pandemic.
Wow.
Yeah.
People
In
were
which case,
people were hungry and lazy.
in which case, I am an overachiever
Okay.
because those people are way behind me. So, neat story on on healthy loss of pandemic pounds. We've talked about, these fad diets, and myself, I've done the keto thing. It's really about proper diet and exercise, and so good story there. Mom invents recyclable cart liner. Did either of you guys read this story?
I did not.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm the
Isn't
one
it
who I'm the one who
sketchy?
picked that story out.
Did
John.
you? Are you trying to scare us?
Why?
Because it said that they found that on a shopping cart is dirtier than a restroom.
That's that's been a
Scary.
statistic that's been around for a while. Well, when you consider how many people when they're outside and people are touching them, and
Yeah.
it's not like they're cleaned after every
They can't
single
clean them after
use.
every-
Spilt milk in there
Yeah,
and
so
stuff. Yeah.
So she created this a cart liner that you can put inside your cart for your shopping. It's an awesome idea, but there's some things in there that are a little scary. How to be a better caregiver in here, but on the inside here, this is the one I really wanted to show you. Weekend happenings. Hopefully that comes through there okay. Weekend happenings, June 4th through the 6th. This is written by our own Melanie Nelson. Just talking about things that are going on in the community. It's a great story. The one that probably right off the top here is of most interest, at least for Jeff. Losers Lounge dance floor at Losers Lounge. Losers
Come on, you can say it.
Lounge. It's the dentures.
Yeah.
The dance floor at Losers Lounge reopened yesterday.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you'll be there tonight, huh?
Nope.
All right.
I don't go there anymore.
So they got a bunch of other things going on in here. She's talking about the Family Fun Day over at the Field House, some of the things that they have going on over there. There's a CCW class you can take. So this is going to be a regular feature, right, Mike?
Yes, it
In the
is.
lifestyle every week, telling everybody what's going on this weekend. So neat stuff, some tech stuff in here. You have a full page of TV listings, all the things that everybody out there was asking for. All right, are we ready to get to our Friday fishing forecast?
Let's go fishing.
All right, so this is Mike Huseman from the River King Tackle Shop at 1812 Highway 95. So let's see what...
Let's roll it.
Hey, I'm Mike with River King Tackle with your Friday fishing report.
We lost the video there, John. Take over.
All right, well,
Let's see if I can get it back. Hold
we'll
on.
see. We'll give it another shot.
We'll get another shot in a second. Let me see what happened here.
All right, so let's go on over to weather then. Weather is brought to you by Living Waters Hospice, your hometown hospice. Together we can make a difference. So it is going to be 115 today and sunny. and then it is going to stay in the 105 to 110 range over the next several days. A little breezy come Sunday, Saturday and Sunday, but it won't really start picking up wind-wise until Monday. So that might be a little bit. We'll have a good weekend ahead of us for sure. We do have one thing that I wanted to mention, or two things I wanted to mention in today in history. In 1919, Congress approved the 19th Amendment. Do you know which one the 19th Amendment is?
I don't.
That is the right to vote.
Yes.
The right to
Women's
vote
suffrage.
women's suffrage cannot be denied or abridged based on gender. So that was that. And then also in 1942, the World War II Battle of Midway began. That was the widely recognized as the turning point in World War II.
Huh.
So, did we figure out what's going on with the video?
We did not.
Okay, well, sorry, Mike. But Mike is located over at 1812 Highway 95, Suite 20. Go on over there and pick up what you need. Talk to him. He'll tell you, him and his son, one of them will be there anyway, and tell you what's going on and where to fish and what's happening. So,
We'll have that fixed next week, promise.
yeah, we'll get it going. If we get it fixed later on, we can always post it.
Sure. I can do that. I have the video.
We'll see what's
Yeah,
going on.
I'll fix it.
All right.
We can post it on YouTube and Facebook.
That's right. We'll get it up. Right after the show, I'll get it up.
Yeah, make sure if you're watching us that you remember we're on YouTube as well.
That's right.
Not just on Facebook. And YouTube often gives you a better viewing experience. So don't forget that we're available on that platform.
Also, it's a free fishing day
Yeah, I was
coming
just
up.
gonna go over that.
Yeah, that's right.
So by free fishing, what that is you just tomorrow, regardless of age. So right now, if you're 10 and under, you don't need a fishing license. Anybody 11 and up does need a fishing license. Well, tomorrow, nobody needs a fishing license. You still have to follow all the rules as far as size and all those kinds of things. But as far as a fishing license for Arizona waterways, you do not have to have one. So. And then David Abeda is talking about wine tasting. I think you're talking, David, about the wine and jazz. That is sold out. In fact, when I leave here, I'm going over to help get set up for it. And if you are going to be out there, I will see you there. Come and say hi.
Let's run the fishing report.
All right, let's try it again.
Let's run it.
Do it.
Come on. You can do it. I know you can.
Lake Mojave, things have slowed down since yesterday. We're looking for that to pick back up. The bluegill spawn is over, so these smallmouth bass are moving on to greener pastures. As soon as these fish settle in the next day or so, that bite will pick up. Striper bite on Lake Mojave was a little slow as well today. Was good in the past. We look for that to pick up as the water temperatures are warming up into the low 70s. Colorado River is still on fire for striped bass and smallmouth, and you will find catfish in the backs of the backwaters. Top baits have been live baits, black and salties, and also the old trusty jerk bait for those striped bass on the river. Happy fishing. Hope to see you out there this weekend.
It looks like Mike's sitting out there in his
In the garage in the boat.
in his boat, yeah, and it's all camouflaged. So I'm thinking that's the one he takes down to Topak and
Yep, that's the.
and kind of cruises.
It's called
through
a drift boat.
through the reeds there.
No
looking
engine.
for duck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Let's wrap it up. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. This has been brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. They offer same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide-open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports ready in 24 hours. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. We still have our food drive going. So all the way up to June 18th, if you bring in $10 worth of non-perishable food items, we will extend your newspaper subscription for 30 days or give you a new one for 30 days if you don't have one already. So bring those by. And one last thing, the Christina Stamper Home for Help and Hope are looking for volunteers. That's what's keeping them from opening up right now. They wanted to open up on June 1st, but due to a lack of staff and volunteers, they have been unable to. If you're interested in volunteering, they got a bunch of places for you. You can call Lori Price at 928-404-3144. All right, everybody, thanks for joining us, and I hope you have a great weekend and lots to do, and we will see you here on Monday.
Monday. See you guys Monday.